Hello everyone, today I'm sharing with you a swap that I've just received from a lady by the name of Darlene Craig. Darlene does do some YouTube videos, and I will put a link to her channel in the description box below. Darlene asked me last year if we could do a swap, and I said yes, and we decided that we would swap a cupcake doily type book and also a surprise, just a small surprise gift. This is, I do believe, Darlene's very first cupcake style book that she has ever made, and it could also be her very first swap. So do pay her a visit. As I said, her link is in the description box below. Okay, so I've just received a big box. She was a little worried. Look at the pussycat on the back of the card. She was a little bit worried because she thought it was taking quite a while for the box to arrive. But when you send a box from America to Australia, it generally takes at least 10 days. Sometimes you might get it a bit before. You're lucky if you do. Sometimes you get it after 2 weeks, but generally around 10 days I have found is how long it takes to get here. So I wasn't worried at all because, you know, it's only just 10 days, probably even 9 days that this arrived on. Just let me read the card. Oh, that's lovely, Darlene. It's an Easter card, but she's also just thanking me for swapping with her. And yes, this is her very, very first swap. So how exciting. Lots of pretty tissue paper in here. Look, and I will put that to good use. It's all got that glitter going through it, so make sure my cat doesn't get that. Oh goodness, what have you got in here? Oh my goodness, there's all sorts in here. Alright, well, we will start at the top, and Darlene has sent what looks like some table napkins. Aren't they lovely? And you know, I actually collect the plain table napkins because I use them as well. Aren't they lovely? Thank you so much. And look at those ones. They've got the, what is this? I forget the name of it now. They're beautiful. Thank you. And these are wonderful for making fabric books with as well. So thank you ever so much for that, Darlene. And a little bag here. What does that say? Cracker Barrel. Sounds cheese, isn't it? Cheese. And I will use that bag. Oh, is this what? Oh, okay. It's a fresh scent, because when I opened the bag I could smell something. Isn't that lovely? And she's put it in a bag to protect things, because sometimes things like that can affect other things they're leaning against. So that's a great idea, but I'm still going to use that for my junk journals, that bag. That's lovely. And so that's why everything smells so good in here. Thank you, Darlene. And we have a Hershey's notepad. Isn't that wonderful? Hershey's chocolate. That's wonderful. Thank you, Darlene. And we have a hanky. I saw on Pinterest the other day, I think it was Pinterest, and somebody had made a quilt out of hankies. They'd used old hankies for their quilt blocks. And I thought, oh, how lovely. I mean, they're actually quite fine, so I think you would have to be careful with them, but it did look very, very nice. Very nice. So thank you for that. Gave me a few ideas when I was looking around as well. And we have such a good variety in here. We have some wooden drapery rings. Now they will make such an interesting project. thank you. It's good to get things you don't expect because it gets the brain working a bit, doesn't it? And we have a little container. That container, it could have had, I'm wondering, it could have had these little bits and things in there. So we have some, I'll put that over there, Designs by Me charms, some butterfly charms. Thank you so much, Darlene. And we have some mini glitter shapes. Oh my goodness, they're so tiny. Wow, they are so tiny, and they're in pinks and like purpley mauve colours. Aren't they pretty? Look how tiny they are. Oh, they're so cute. They would be nice for cards and for flip books and things like that. Any hard surface. Thank you so much. That's a big one, isn't it? What's this? We have some sort of an album. Oh, look at that. Some index pages. Look at this album. It's got really thick paper. That would make a great art journal. Thank you so much, darling. That's wonderful. Thank you. And we have, ooh, we have, is that like wallpaper? Pre-pasted Village Borders wallpaper. Oh, I love wallpaper. Isn't that pretty? Oh, these are the best kind of gifts, aren't they? Look at that. It's such a pretty rose floral wallpaper border. Thank you so much. I love that. Oh, that's wonderful. I don't often find wallpaper, so it's lovely. What are these? Mini canvas. Oh, look at those. They're tiny. Look at the size. That's the back. Look at the size of these tiny little canvases. Oh, that's great. You could make a banner out of those, couldn't you? A little art banner. Thank you. And we have, oh, we have another wallpaper border. And this one is a little bit more geometric by the look of it, but great for junk journals and art journals and things. Thank you so much. Just trying to read what it says here. Thank you so much, Darlene. Everything's she has these in there, which I love getting because then I put them away for the next package I send. And everything's buried in them. Isn't that pretty? Look at the little shoe charm. How adorable is that? Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. Oh, what's this? Threaded needles for travel, leisure products. Oh wow, isn't that pretty? I love that packaging. Oh, look at that. Oh, Darlene. How could you give that up? That's really, oh look. Oh, isn't that lovely? You have all the needles up the top there. And then you have all these threads. And you have some safety pins. Oh, that's on like a piece of interfacing. Oh, that is beautiful, and it's all on this gorgeous embroidered ribbon. Oh wow, isn't that lovely? Look at that. And that's the inside. That is really precious. Thank you so much. I love the way it's packaged. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? And that's the image on the back. Oh, that's beautiful. That's going with my little sewing collection. Oh, I love that. Thank you. It's gorgeous. And, okay, we have a bit of tissue out of the bag, making sure. Okay, we have a container with some appliques in it. Oh, Darlene. Oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just gorgeous? Oh wow, that really is quite beautiful. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. Look at that pearl. Isn't that gorgeous in the center there? Oh, it's very generous of you. Oh, look. Ooh. Oh, it's like a little cushion cover. Look at the size of that. Isn't that tiny? And it's a doily on top. Isn't that beautiful? It's a little cushion cover. Thank you so much. And we have lots of doilies in here. Oh, well, aren't they unusual? I've never seen those. Are they? Do you put like a scented sachet cushion in those or something? I haven't come across any of those here. Thank you so much, Darlene. And then we have, oh, isn't that pretty? We have some beautiful applique pieces. How lovely. Another one. A beautiful satin one. So pretty. Ooh, and this beautiful, I love this. I don't know if it's a new one or an older one, but this one, it's so soft. I tend to find little pieces at the thrift store every so often, and they're so much softer than the newer ones they bring out. But I could be mistaken, it might be a newer one. Thank you so much, Darlene. It's really kind of you. Another little piece. Oh dear, sorry, excuse me. And some tassel trim. It's very soft. Ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? I have a similar one that's I think it's a bit larger than that. It's very pretty. That's really nice, actually. Thank you for sharing these with me, Darlene. That's very kind of you. Isn't that lovely? The beautiful trim. Oh, and this is, where is it? Okay, this looks like, see how she's made these and they've got little pearls going down the center of them. This is the trim they come off. So that's nice, isn't it? It's actually a really pretty little trim, isn't it? It's lovely. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's really nice, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, I do like that. Oh. Look at that. That's beautiful. I love that. Oh, thank you so much. Oops. Sorry about that. Just a moment. Turn that off. And then we have a lovely little dainty trim. And then, oh, I've had this one before. It's so dainty, isn't it? It's so delicate. This one's great to use in paper books because it is just so fine and flat. It's ever so pretty. That's lovely. Thank you for sharing that. And this one. Oh, isn't that lovely? It's very similar. It's like a nylon, but it kind of, I know it's probably a new lace, but it kind of has an old look to it, which I really like. Could be just the pattern that I like or something, but I just really like that. Oh, that's lovely. I might have to ask you where you got those because I like those. Oh, isn't that pretty? It's a piece of a doily. It's really lovely, isn't it? Thank you, Darlene. And another piece. Another piece. Thank you so much. Then we have some, what is that? It's not tassels, it's actually like a tie-back tassel thing. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much. And I love the size of it. It's not too big and not too small. Lovely. Thank you so much. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, look at that netted lace. A bit of cording in there. It's really pretty, isn't it? I love the colour of it. Have a little tiny piece there. And then we have another napkin or placemat. It's really pretty. Look at that design, isn't that lovely? It's got this really delicate little bit of lace around there as well. Thank you so much for that, Darlene. They're really beautiful. Very special. And I know you're just starting out with your crafting and things, so it actually does mean a lot that you have shared this with me. It's really beautiful. Very kind of you. Okay, I'll put that aside. And okay, there's a piece of paper, but it was just in the box. It says please open last. So maybe that's that one there, because the other one's buried down the bottom. So maybe that's this one here. So I'll put that to the side also. Okay, I'm not sure which one was meant to be last. This one was buried down the bottom, so perhaps she wants this one opening last. Okay, well, alright, I see. Okay, yep. I think it's this one she wants me to open last because this was down, and I'm presuming maybe that may have come out of it like that. So let's just put that to the side and make sure we haven't forgotten anything in these little peanut things, and I think we're good. We're good. So we have something here, and it's got a beautiful, oh, it looks like a little hat almost, but it's like a flower that she's made herself. It's got a little decoration on the front there. That's really pretty, Darlene. Thank you. I'll just slide that off. Wouldn't that make a nice belly band on a journal or something like that? It's really pretty. And look at this beautiful lace it's all wrapped in. Isn't that just lovely? Very, very pretty. Where's the end? So I'm presuming this is our surprise gift. And she's wrapped it very, very, oh wow. She's wrapped it ever so carefully. Wow, that's really lovely. And just let me fluff it up a bit. Let me move some of this so we can see it better as well. Pop that in there. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Okay, I'm going to move a few things just so you can see and do it justice. Okay. Okay. So, I see. Okay. What we're going to do, it's a mirror. So I'm just going to get something to put on the other side of it, so that you don't need to be staring up at everything in the background. I wonder if that will fit. I don't want to take it away. I don't want to ruin the look of the actual mirror. Maybe that will be fine. Okay, so it's a mirror, as you can see. So that just helps, otherwise you get that glare and you get to see all, you know, where the camera is and things like that, and that's very distracting. How beautiful is this? Look at that, she's put all this trim around. I haven't seen a mirror this shape. All this trim around and these lovely rhinestones, and then she's put some pearls. Under that she's got that lovely soft braid that she gifted me as well. It's in there. We have some gathered lace underneath that. We also have this beautiful jewel piece on the front. Isn't that just beautiful? And we have some soft ribbon and pearl beading. That's really pretty, isn't it? And we have lace, so they all form a bow. She has wrapped the handle with lace and the satin ribbon as well. So that, oh, we have a bit of fringing in here and some long pieces as well. How pretty is that? It's really pretty actually, I think. See, it's okay, these things happen. I think that has come loose because it looks like it might have gone right there like that, and I think that's okay. There's a little piece here, maybe that. I'm just gathering, by the way, the rest of it is that's how it may have been meant to be. These things happen, they're going all the way around the world, so they have a very long journey. So just let me show you that up close, how pretty that is. And that's the, must be a bow on the other side, and that's really pretty, isn't it? And the fringing. Yep, isn't that lovely? Okay, let's turn it over now and have a lovely look at what she's done here. Oh my goodness, isn't that lovely? Oh, it's all padded and it's all covered in lace, and look at this gorgeous applique. Oh, that is just beautiful. And then we have another one over here, and that's that ruffled lace I said. It's on the other side, and I love this trim. It's like a, I think it might be the same as this, and she's gathered it up and put some flat back pearls around it, a little bit of lace trim across the picture there, and she's decorated the lovely vintage lady with a jeweled crown. Isn't that just beautiful? It's really lovely, isn't it? And then we have this gorgeous cluster of roses that are all handmade by the look of it. How pretty are they? And then there's some organza flowers in there. Lovely ruffled one there. And doilies, and oh, there's all sorts in there. And there's even like a flower in here, in this lovely bow, layered bow. That is gorgeous. Wow. And she's got little rhinestones stuck on the lace dangly pieces and this big bow. You can see the ends of the bow under here. That's just lovely, Darlene. Really is. We have some doily offcuts under there as well, and some lace pieces. So that is the altered mirror that she's made me. There we go. Gives you a better idea of what it would look like. Some things just aren't that easy to you know, show on video, but isn't that lovely? Thank you so much for that, Darlene. It's really pretty. She has beaded spray in there as well. Love beaded spray. Oh, that's just gorgeous, that applique, isn't it? I love her little crown. She's just beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Okay, and now I did show you the lace that it was wrapped in, didn't I? That's the lace that it was wrapped in. Really pretty. I wonder if that's what she used against the background as well. She could have. Okay, let me put that safely in there and get to this one. So we have some organza ribbon, and then we have another beautiful piece of lace. Look at that. This is really lovely for covering fabric books, this type of lace over your plain pages and putting this on it. It's really nice. It's a very generous piece you've sent. Thank you so much. Now, let's have a look what we have. This is always so exciting when you haven't seen things, you know. Oh, wow, look at this. Isn't this lovely? Okay, let's just put that there. We've got a background, haven't we? Have I got it the right way? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay, look at that. A quick look because I haven't seen it before myself, and there's a lot to look at here, isn't there? Look at all this work she's put into this. Now I'm pretty sure I did mother and child. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. I did mother and child for Darlene, and I'm pretty sure mine was it Queens and Princesses? You know, just like Queens and Princesses. I wanted something a little bit different. And I'm not one for, you know, photos of children that much. So, oh, look at this. Could have been queens, perhaps. Queens and it was something like that. I can't quite remember. Goodness me, Darlene, you've put so much work into this. Look at all this. She has so much layering and things going on here. She's got flowers, silk flowers, and she's got bows, and more flowers, and some more pearl. This, you know, the pearl strands. We have a stick pin here. We have more of the lovely pearl trim. We have some appliques, another cluster of flowers. We have paper flowers, and we have more paper flowers, another stick pin. We have doilies. We have some pearl beaded trim. We have some tassels under here, and lace, and ribbon. I love this crown. It's really pretty, isn't it? Look at this. I love that. Look. Look at that tassel. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a beautiful tassel. And we have doily pieces. Wow. And we have a ruffle here as well. It's really pretty, isn't it? Then the spine, we have some satin trim, or just like some, I think it is, it may have come off something like a garment or something. So we have some satin rosette trim on the spine, and this lovely, oh look at that, isn't that pretty? She's got bows here hanging on a bit of lace trim with some diamantes on there. And then on the back we have this gorgeous applique. Oh, that's similar to the one she gave me because it's got that same little pearl thing. Oh, isn't that lovely? That's wonderful, Darlene. And we have a ruffle piece of lace around it as well. Now I can see here she's tied it with some lace pieces and some ribbon, so that's what we're going to open. It keeps it all together. How exciting! Look how thick the front cover is. Oh look, there's also this piece of lace trim here which she shared with me also, and it's got this gorgeous bow piece, jeweled bow on it. How lovely. Oh, that's beaded trim, and that's like a bow at that side. It's really lovely, isn't it? Oh, she could have made that herself by the look of it. Oh, well, that was very clever. Looks like it may have been made out of beaded trim. Very nice. So let's just open it up. Wow. Wow. Oh gosh. It's Bejeweled City in here. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. So that's a bow. And they're the ends of the bow there. It's like a bow effect. How lovely. And some more handmade flowers and lots of these little pieces with pearls on them here. We have some sequin trim, another beautiful cluster of flowers, another gorgeous applique. We have a little dangle drop here, which is really nice because it adds a little bit of movement, doesn't it? We have more of these here. We have our beautiful image of our vintage queen, and look at the little crown and everything on it, and the earring. That's just beautiful. What, trying to work out what you've printed that on. It's a nice image, isn't it? I had to buy a new printer. Mine just died, so I don't know how it's going to go printing images. We'll just have to wait and see. It's really cheap, so I feel something may have fallen from there. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, hopefully she will do a video. I think that's where it may have gone. I think so. I will glue that back on, but I'd like to, if she does a video, I can see exactly, because it could have gone like that, but then it could have gone like that. Yeah, maybe like that, I don't know. So wow, this is really lovely. More wedding appliques. Oh, isn't that pretty? There's a little dangle down here. It's really pretty. Another cluster. More decoration of the lady. Beautiful dragonfly on a lace flower there. Lots of pearls and things. Lots of little dangles coming down here and here. I hope I'm doing this justice. There we go. Like that. How lovely. Actually, it might be easier to move this one out of the way a bit. That way. There we go. Doesn't get lost in the fabric, does it? So that's that page there. So I'll just sit that in there so we don't lose it until I can see. So that's what this is like. And then we have our next page. Oh, you did more pages, didn't you? We have a stick pin in this flower, the jeweled center. Oh my goodness. Wow, it's really, really pretty. More dangles with some rhinestones on them. These lovely, lovely, lovely little flowers. They're so sweet, aren't they? Some more gorgeous applique pieces and some pink lace here. And I see you've hand stitched your, oh no, that's the applique. I like these little flowers. They're really lovely, aren't they? That's really nice. So this is more of a lace book, I think, than a doily book. Yes. So, sorry, I'm just having a look. We have some rolled roses here and some more stick pins. You know, I always forget to use stick pins. Isn't it funny how we go through different stages of crafting and things often get put to the side and you forget to use them and you've made them, and that's lovely. So the pictures are actually a little padded as well. We have some pink trim under there and flat back pearls and lovely satin fabric under here to add a bit of colour. It's a pretty stick pin there, isn't it pretty? Yeah. And a satin flower. And then lastly, last page is always a bit difficult to see because you have to hold it up a bit, but that's okay. So we have some, oh, that's that trim you gave me, thank you. And you've made your little flower centres, and we have some rolled roses again. Oh, I like the way you've done her dress there, Darlene. That's really pretty, isn't it? We put a little lace trim around the top of her dress. I do like that. That's really pretty. A tiny cluster up the top there, another little crown. You've done a ruffle around the edge of the page there, and the pink ruffle also. And then on this page we have a pocket. Yeah, that's a pocket. We have some beautiful wedding. Well, it's like a lace. It could have come off a wedding dress, but it's, oh, is it joined? I think that might be joined. What a lovely lace that is, hey? And it's here as well, with a dangle going down from the flower. We have a lovely rhinestone centerpiece there. Pink flower. some more wedding trim up the top. Oh, we've got some tatting. It's probably a doily, the top of a doily. A ruffle that was on the back as well, and a lovely pearl center for this flower here. We have a gorgeous, love that lace. That's so pretty, isn't it? Oh, love that. Lovely lace bow there. Onto this, and then sneaking under there is like a satin bow under that side there. Wow, it's really very, very beautiful, Darlene. You've done a great job. And I did mention this is Darlene's very first doily fabric lace type of album. Look at that. Oh, goodness me. Excuse me. Wow. Wow, there's a lot of work gone into that. I like them standing like that. I think they look ever so nice when they can stand like that. Then you can have your little dangly bits, you know, hanging out like that. Looks really beautiful, Darlene. Thank you so very much for that. And I know you'll be pleased to know that it's arrived all safely. And for your lovely surprise gift also, I do appreciate it. It was lovely doing a swap with you. And I hope everybody goes and pays you a visit. And I hope you... Oh, sorry, my throat's just not doing the right thing at the moment. And I hope you do put up a video and explain it the way you made it and things like that and what you've used, because the person doing it always, you know, has a better explanation than the person who's receiving it. So thank you ever so much for that, and thank you so much for all your lovely gifts you sent me as well. That was very kind of you, and I do appreciate it. So thank you ever so much, and thank you everybody for watching. Take care. Bye.